Welcome to the first official episode of JBadge Wraps. You get it? Because I'm a rapper. You know, I wasn't going to miss out on a chance for a good double entendre, bro. I had to do it. So basically, this show is just going to be me talking about different topics, not just music stuff, even though this first episode is going to be about the music industry, because I might as well get it out the way. This show is actually supposed to be fun for me, but talking about the music industry, it really isn't fun for me because as an artist, when you talk about the industry and the more you learn about the industry, especially as an independent artist, and you learn how things work, it kind of takes the fun out of it. It's stressful, but hey, might as well let it out somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much what this show is going to be. JBadge Wraps. I'm not going to lie, my brain just thinking about the title. I'm just thinking about all the sponsorships and partnerships I could have with this title. I need a tobacco company to tap in. Give me a condom company to tap in. Give me a gift wrap company to tap in. But none of that happens without you guys. So if you end up enjoying this series, enjoying these videos, be sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hate that I have to ask, but you do have to do it because even I noticed about myself. Before I really started being an artist, I would be watching channels every day and I wouldn't be subscribed to them. Once I started to really get on YouTube and building my YouTube, I became more cautious. Bro, if I'm watching somebody's videos, even on any type of regular basis, let me hit the subscribe button because it really does go a long way. But honestly, what I really need is y'all to subscribe to my Patreon. All of these videos will be dropping early on my Patreon. Right now, I'm kind of targeting my Patreon before YouTube because YouTube demonetized me for no reason. But hey, that's why I'm doing this series. I got to build them watch hours back up and get my monetization back. Alright, now that we got all that out the way, I'm sorry, bro. If it felt like I rushed that intro, hey, I hate doing that intro shit, bro. Because once I'm ready to talk about something, I'm just ready to talk about it. So today's topic, episode 1 of JBadge Wraps, we're going to be talking about the music industry. So yeah, the music industry is in a very strange, dark place right now. I was actually texting my partner a few weeks ago, and I think I said in the text that it's really the wild, wild west right now, at least when it comes to rap. You see a lot of artists dropping less, you see numbers low, you see everybody wanting to go independent. All of this is for a reason, and that's really what I'm going to be getting into in this video, everything that factors into this. Now, if you're an artist or you work close to the industry or you're just in music in general, we kind of already seen this building up. We kind of already knew what this was going to be since at least 2015, 2016, where the industry was headed. But we are actually here now, and I promise you, things are not getting better anytime soon. So yeah, the best thing you can do right now as an artist is be independent. So yeah, I have a theory that one of the big reasons it's like this right now is because, this is just one of the reasons, fans, the casual listener, has figured out what marketing and promotion is. They figured out that artists have money put behind them. Now, like I said, us as artists, people who are close to music in the industry, we already know. That's been how it was forever. But now the casual listener is figuring this out, but they don't know anything else about the industry. So now you take an artist like Doechii. I like that I'm doing this video right now because Doechii's catching heat for it right now. They're calling her an industry plant, and no, Doechii's not an industry plant. Doechii is somebody who could rap her ass off. One of the biggest labels in music, Top Dog, they found her, and now what you're seeing after years of her being on the label is her rollout. They're putting money behind Doechii. Yes, there is money behind Doechii. That's why you're seeing her on your timeline. That's why you're seeing her interviews. That's how the music industry has always worked. And now the casual fan feels like that means somebody's an industry plant. So this is where my frustration comes in, because now the artists are taking heat for how the music industry has always worked. Just because how it looks right now, it just looks different. But let's go to YMCMB days, Young Money. You guys think Lil Wayne didn't have money put behind him? You guys think that Drake didn't have money put behind him? You guys think that Nicki didn't have money put behind her? People don't just come out of nowhere. While all of those three people are talented, just like Doechii is talented, talent does not get you far. You can't get anywhere off talent alone inside the music industry. And it sucks. I wish it wasn't like that. I bet you every artist wish this industry was actually talent-based, but it's not talent-based. And that's the reality. So yes, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake, all very talented, but Young Money does not go on the run that they go on without money being put behind them. But that's what you guys will call nowadays what's happening with Doechii being forced down your throats. No, it's not being forced. That's just what it looked. And when I say money in this video, I'm kind of using it loosely. Like, that also means connections. Because being on a label gives you connections that you just can't get as an independent artist, no matter how talented you are. That's just how it works. So the casual listener is just struggling to grasp the concept of how marketing and promotion works, just because how it looks now. But like in the blog era, let's take Kendrick and J. Cole. They were still promoted, they were still pushed, just pushed in different ways. Now being pushed, your label is gonna get in touch with what's it called, Tiny Desk, all of those that end up on our timeline because everything is digital now. So if you're seeing Doechii on your timeline a lot, it's because the label is rolling out their artist. They invested into this artist and they gotta see a return on their product. Don't come for Doechii saying that you feel like she's being forced down your throats. Doechii's not an industry plant because Doechii only gets signed to the biggest label in the world because she's talented. But like I said, talent is not enough. That's just not how it works inside the music industry, and it's never been how it works. Every artist that you know that has a big name, new, old, just anybody, any mainstream artist that you know had millions of dollars put behind them. Honestly, I blame the Kendrick and Drake beef for all of this. And let me tell you why. I know people are tired of hearing about this battle, but whether you like it or not, for reasons outside of just the battle alone, the rap battle itself, this is one of the most important things that happened in music, like in the last 20 years, and you're not going to see anything like it, maybe not even for the next 40 to 50 years. You're not going to see the two biggest artists in the world go at it. That just doesn't always happen. It hasn't happened, since Nas and Jay-Z, before that, Tupac and Biggie. I'm talking about the biggest artists in the world, when artists are bigger than ever. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing about this, but I bring that into play here for this reason. So pretty early on in the battle, bots and numbers looking funny became a topic of discussion. Now, like I said earlier, people who are close to music, in music, and artists, we already know that that's just how it works, not even just inside of a rap battle. If you think these artists drop their albums and their label is not giving it an extra push, wink wink, you're delusional. So you gotta think that this is the biggest battle in the world. So now you got an influx of casual listeners who really don't know anything about the music industry. They're just now hearing for the first time about bots, fake plays, paying to get on the radio, why they're hearing a song on the NBA, why they're hearing this song on the NFL. This is their first time just getting hip to just how the machine works. So now you got this influx of casual fans who just got a little bit of insight about how the machine works, how the machine has been working, honestly, since the streaming era, especially inside the digital era. You got them thinking that they're experts. They think that they know what they're talking about. So now they see an artist like Doechii having an organic push from her label, and they're calling her an industry plant. They're seeing rappers' numbers, and they're like, how did he get that? Fake streams. Like, bro, everything is fake. I'm sorry to tell you guys, to spoil, for you casual fans, everything is fake to a point. Once you get to a level, they are going to trick the numbers. They are going to boost. They're going to do what they can to return on their investment, because at the end of the day, this music business is a business, and it sucks, but that's what it is. But what we got to stop doing is ridiculing the artist for how the industry works, because the artist doesn't control it. The artist is just the talent. Doechii is very talented. You can go listen to it, even if you don't like her music. That's the thing, bro. You cannot like somebody's music, and I'm just using Doechii for example here because this is just the hot topic right now. You cannot like somebody's music, but you can tell when somebody's talented. Doechii is talented. Now there is people that the music industry pushes that lack talent. Now this is where it gets tricky, because these record labels will find somebody who may not be the most talented, but nowadays they might have had a viral moment, they might have had a hit song, or they're just a public figure and they dropped a song and it was catchy. Even if you don't like music, even if Doechii's music is not for you, you can go play a Doechii song and say, damn, she's talented. Compared to somebody like, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, but let's use Ian for example. Play a Doechii song and then play an Ian song. You can literally tell. This is what I'm saying, bro. We're in a place now where it's just so much information being fed on social media, people just not even using their ears no more. You can tell Doechii is here and being pushed because of her talent And you could tell that somebody like Ian is being pushed. Not saying his music is bad or good, it's not for me. I would just say his music just is what it is. It's here to be capitalized off by the label. The label is trying to capitalize off of that just in the moment. It's just the white rapper gimmick. We've seen it before. That's what we refer to as an industry plan. Everything is just so conflated now because there's so much new information coming to new people. Like I said, due to that Drake and Kendrick beef, people are just now figuring out about this. Now they can't distinguish the difference between pushing talent, a label finding talent and pushing them, what they're supposed to do, what the industry has been built off for years, and an industry plan, somebody that the label is just trying to capitalize off of real quick in the moment. So yeah, I guess my conclusion is stop ridiculing the artist because of how the music industry works. And get off your phone and stop reading stuff and actually listen to the music if you're going to be throwing these terms like industry plant around. Because it's really not that difficult to distinguish who is inside the position that they're in because of their talent and who's an industry plant. But you guys have to get back to listening to music to do that. Stop just throwing shit around. This has been episode 1 of JBadge Wraps. I appreciate y'all for joining me. If you made it this far, you might as well go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get my YouTube monetization back, man. I need a lot of watch hours. But if you really want to help me out right now, go ahead in the link below. Subscribe to my Patreon. It's inside the description. But yeah, appreciate y'all joining me. I'm out.